Peace and blessings, Lord family. We still coming from this here holy book, and God said He got something He wanted to say on this microphone about these here false prophets. And He said, Queen, I need you to go on down here to 2 Peter, because Peter is where it's at. He said, now, I need you to start at verse 1 and let my people know I'm on the microphone. So, verse 1 goes, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who previously shall bring and damnable hearsays, even deny the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their their presumptuous ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Come on, somebody. And through covetousness shall they with foreign words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumber not. For if God spare not the angel that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them unto chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment. And spare not the old world, but save Noah and 8 persons, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah unto ashes, condemned them and overthrew, making them examples unto those that after shall live ungodly. Come on now. God right there letting us know. It's false teachers and preachers out here. And if we remember, he done came for the church. I remember when they had a whole big thing about the church having this sex scandal going on and homosexuality spirit in the church. Y'all remember that a couple of years ago. So God is letting us know it's false teachers and preachers out there in the word spreading false rumors. And he said, Queen, I need you to keep going, because this is how you are able to identify these false teachers and preachers. He said, go ahead on and read verse 10. I told y'all he gave me some notes to read, so I got to read what he reading to me, and I can't add to it or take away from it. So number 10, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh, but lust of uncleanliness and despise government, promiscuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. 14. See, he said they ain't afraid, that they don't want order. They want chaos instead of order. They want to live promiscuous. He said in 14, this is how you identify them false teachers and preachers out here. He said 14, have eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin. Beguiled unstable souls, a heart they have exercised with covetous practice, cursed children. Come on, God put it in there. They even work against the children. Then I say they doing stuff to children now. It's sad outside. Then he said, go to 15, which have forsaken the right way and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Borsar, who loved the wage of unrighteousness. And he said, if you want to know who Borsar is, He said, go on over there to Numbers chapter 22. Start at verse 4 and 35. And you will find out that he wanted the rest of God because the children of Egypt was coming for him. And God said no. God sent his angel down to stop them, to let them know, no, you can't have them because they are blessed children. So he said, come on, Queen, I need you to go ahead on and keep going and skip on down here to 16. He said, because we got to break these false teachers down. He said 16, but rebuke for his iniquities, the dumb ass speaking with men voice forbid the madness of the prophet. So they rebuke for his iniquities, and they the dumb ass speaking with man voices voice forbid the madness of the prophet. So they didn't even want to hear the prophet. In 18, it says, for when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness, though these that were clean escape from those that live in error. Because he said right here, they try to lure us in through the lust of the flesh, but we know how to escape them people. We know how to get around them. He said 19, while they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption. Come on now. They trying to promise these people freedom, and they ain't even free themselves. For of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he bought in bondage. Didn't I just say that? He in bondage himself because he come over here to work for God. And he trying to make you work for him, and he work for God. Come on now. 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, they are again entangled therein and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. Come on, somebody. He said in 21, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of the righteous than to have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. Come on, somebody. God said right there, it was better for them not to have known his word and his way than them for have to known his commandment and ran from it. So family, right there, God showed us how to identify them false prophets. And he ain't finished yet because he still got some more to say, because he said he going to teach us how to stay in alignment so that we don't get into that judgment that's coming for these people. I'll be right back, family, because God's still speaking this grand rising.